Hey y'all, welcome back to my podcast, Krishawndalyn's Korner, where we discuss social issues, unravel real revelations, and elicit new perspectives and insights. Today's episode is titled Juvenile Justice Served, Rehabilitation versus Incarceration, and we'll be exploring why rehabilitation is a more effective and ethical approach to juvenile delinquency as opposed to incarceration. Let's get it poppin'. According to Sawyer's report on youth confinement, The Whole Pie, on any given day, over 48,000 juveniles are held in facilities away from home because of involvement in the criminal justice system. This data divulges the reality for many young children. Think about a child you know being in prison. Imagine the fear that travels through their hearts. Juvenile incarceration rates have surged in recent years, causing parents, educators, legal professionals, and juveniles to be concerned about what actions will be taken to discipline them. Many argue that incarcerating juveniles holds them responsible for their actions, while others argue that incarceration does not address the root of the problems, according to Wilson College. Juveniles commit crimes for a number of reasons, such as lack of positive role models, poverty, peer pressure, poor education, etc. A number of these factors are out of the control of the juveniles. Since the augmentation of juvenile crime rates in the 1980s, legal professionals, parents, and communities have been searching for solutions to the issue. While the current judicial system supports juveniles being tried as adults, arguing that juveniles are competent enough to know right from wrong, research proves that juvenile delinquency is a cry for help, and rehabilitative actions should include therapists, behavioral specialists, and other alternatives as opposed to incarceration. Juvenile imprisonment is a multifaceted issue that requires a multifaceted solution. No one-size-fits-all approach will work for all juveniles. It has to be specific to their situation, their crime, and their circumstances. A researcher named Kimberly Flash introduced the solutions of mediation and boot camps. Mediation basically encompasses juvenile meeting with the victim. So basically, let's say a juvenile robbed someone, they would meet with the person that they robbed, and they would talk about it, and this would help them to kind of gain empathy as well as just seeing the root cause of stuff, maybe explain their situation, because maybe the juvenile was poor, maybe their parents didn't have anything to eat, so they went into the person's house and they stole stuff from them. Does this make it okay? No, but it does help to have a heart-to-heart and get some understanding between the victim and the offender. Flash reported that 77% of the youth in the sample of 468 cases successfully completed the restitution agreed upon with their victim. So with the approach of boot camps, these boot camps will be modeled after like a military training camp. They include job training, educational opportunities, and health or mental health care. Also, community service is also required, according to Kimberly Flash. So a big issue in juvenile imprisonment is the overpopulation of prisoners and the cost of housing them all. Boot camps are cost effective, and they're also a great alternative because of this. Analysis results reveal that juveniles' attitudes on criminal behavior and delinquency improved after boot camp. One of the last approaches reported by Kimberly Flash was community wraparound care. This involves moving youth care from detention centers to community-centric settings. So this approach asserts that youth do not need to gain a new set of values, but need to build upon what they already have. This involves extended family, clergy, teachers, and other people who have close relationships with the juvenile. Juvenile delinquency is a pressing issue that requires complex solutions that incarceration just cannot offer. Research has shown the ineptness of incarceration and all of the negative effects that it brings to juveniles. However, with rehabilitation, we have found that these approaches lead to lower recidivism rates, greater communities, and brighter juvenile futures. The answer is clear. When looking at rehabilitation versus incarceration, rehabilitation is the solution that allows for juveniles to live a happier life, that allows for communities to be better, that allows for juveniles to actually improve. If the juvenile justice system adopts the alternative solutions that I have stated today, we will develop a more harmonious world, brighter juvenile futures, and a lower crime-rated society. Rehabilitation is the true key to juvenile justice being served. Well, that's it for today's episode. Thank you all for watching, and I hope y'all have a beautiful day. Krishawndalyn's Korner out.